The park buzzed with life that crisp autumn afternoon, the sky a canvas of blue streaked with colorful kites dancing in the wind. Laughter from children Lila, Jamal, and Mia, ages 10, 11, and 8 filled the air as they tugged their kite strings, their faces glowing with joy. Their kites, a red dragon, a blue star, and a yellow butterfly, soared high, symbols of freedom in their tight-knit community. But not everyone saw beauty in the scene. Karen, a sharp-eyed woman in her late 40s, lived across from the park. For weeks, she'd grumbled about the kids' kites, claiming they were a public nuisance that blocked her view and tangled in her precious oak tree. She'd called the town office repeatedly, demanding the children be banned from flying kites. "It's chaos," she'd snapped to the clerk, who sighed and promised to look into it. But the town, small and neighborly, dismissed her complaints. Kites were harmless, a tradition for generations. Frustrated, Karen took matters into her own hands. That afternoon, as the kids cheered their kites higher, she marched across the park, her face a mask of resolve. In her hand, a pair of gardening scissors glinted under the sun. The children didn't notice her until she was upon them, her voice cutting through their laughter like a blade. "This ends now," she barked, snipping Lila's kite string with a single vicious cut. The red dragon plummeted, crashing into the grass. Jamal and Mia froze, their eyes wide with disbelief as Karen turned on their kites next. Snip, snip, the blue star and yellow butterfly fell, their strings severed, their colors dulled in the dirt. The park went silent, then erupted. "What are you doing?" Jamal shouted, his voice cracking with fury. Lila, tears streaming, clutched her broken string. Mia, the youngest, screamed, "You're mean!" A crowd gathered, parents, joggers, teens with phones recording. Karen stood defiant, scissors raised. "These kites are a hazard. I'm protecting this park," she declared. But her voice wavered as the crowd's murmurs grew hostile. A mother stepped forward, scolding, "You've gone too far, Karen." Another called the police. The tension was suffocating. The kids, heartbroken, gathered their ruined kites, their joy replaced by betrayal. Karen, sensing the tide turning, doubled down, shouting about her rights, her property, her view. But the crowd wasn't having it. A retired teacher, Mr. Evans, pointed out the town's kite-flying permit, a little-known rule Karen had ignored in her crusade. The police arrived, and after heated exchanges, they issued Karen a citation not for the kites, but for vandalism. Cutting the children's strings was destruction of property. The fine was $500, a bitter pill for Karen, who'd expected to be the hero. As days passed, the town buzzed with gossip. The kids, once carefree, now hesitated to return to the park, their trust shattered. Karen, humiliated, retreated into her home, her oak tree standing as a lonely sentinel. The community, once united, felt fractured. Some pitted Karen's loneliness. Others condemned her cruelty. The kites, symbols of freedom, were grounded, and the park felt emptier for it. In the end, no one won. The children lost their joy, Karen her pride, and the town its harmony. The bitter irony was that Karen's quest for control cost her more than she'd ever imagined. What do you think? Was Karen's punishment fair? Or did the community fail to bridge its divide? Share your thoughts on justice and conflict in our shared spaces.